Okay, I want to show you how to make a bug wing. It can also be a fairy wing, that kind of thing, if you can find some iridescent yarn. This one has kind of a shimmer to it, a fuzzy shimmer to it. And so what I want to do is show you how to make a wing, okay? So what you want to do is you want to cast on 4 stitches. So you just do a simple E-wrap cast on of 4 stitches. Then what you want to do is knit your way back. You'll need some stitch markers to put on your stitches, okay? Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to slip this stitch. Now here's where you're going to need your stitch markers, right? So, I'm going to add a stitch marker here. And I write in my notes that you always put a stitch marker on your slipped stitch. Okay, now we are not doing a double layer here, and we're going to do a single layer, and we don't want it to curl. So what you want to do is you want to purl 3. So you're going to slip that first one and purl 3. Okay, and that is row 2. Okay, and what you're going to do, you're going to do this for a total of 12 rows, okay? And I'm going to show you row 3 and 4. So what you want to go back and do is you want to knit all 4, okay? You're going to toss this over. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want this to be too tight, pulling it back up, you need to go under the stitch marker to work your way back when you slip it, okay? You'll need to add another stitch marker. Okay. So you add another stitch marker. You add a stitch marker for every slipped stitch. And then you're going to purl your way back, okay? Okay, that is row 4, and you're going to keep going back and forth for a total of 12 rows. And then when we come back, we're going to do the curved part at the top of the wing, okay? So go and do what we just did for 12 rows, and this is row 4, so you want to do that, you know, what's left. Okay, as you can see, I did 12 rows, all right? And now we're ready to start the curved section. Now, if you want this longer, you just go at it more rows, okay? You can do 15 rows instead of 12. It's up to you. Now, what we're going to do is our curved section. So what you want to do is you want to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, wrap and turn, purl 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to knit 2. So 1, 2, wrap and turn. So you're going to wrap behind and turn and purl 2. Okay, now we're going to set ourselves back to square 1. So we're going to knit 2 and then knit 2 together 2 times, which is what it will say on the written. 1, 2. Going to slip that stitch, and we're going to purl 3. All right, you're going to repeat what we just did 2 more times. Exactly. Okay? You're going to repeat it 2 more times. What that does is it completes your top curve. Okay? So I'll get you started. You're going to go and you're going to knit 3, wrap and turn, purl 3. Knit 2, wrap and turn, purl 2. Knit 2 together 2 times. Oops. Wrap and turn. And then knit 2 together 2 times and then slip 1, purl 3. Okay? So we've just gotten you started. Now follow from the beginning of this section and repeat that 3 total times, and then you will be ready to start the next section, which works you back down, as you can see. Wrap and turn, purl 2. Alright, I guess I'll just show you the second round, and then you can do your third round on your own. Okay. And so you knit 2, and then knit 2 together 2 times. There's 1, and there's 2. And then you're going to slip 1 and purl 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause the video, complete that 1 more time, and then we'll be ready to work our way down the other side of this wing. Okay, so what you want to do at this point is just stretch it out. Okay, and you can see it's already starting to curve backwards now. I'm at that slip 1 and purl 3, and then I'm going to show you what we want to do next. And here's where the stitch markers come back in to play. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to find your closest stitch marker to the pegs, which is this one here. Okay, and then you're going to work your way back down. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to add that stitch marker stitch to the loom, and then what you want to do is knit your way over and then knit 2 together. Okay, then you're going to slip 1, purl 3. Okay, you're going to be repeating this step all the way to where you have no more stitch markers. You can add back. Okay, so I'm going to show you this 1 more time. You want to find the next closest one, which is this one. Okay, and you want to place it onto the peg. Okay, and then you're going to knit your way over and then knit the 2 stitches together. Okay, and what you're doing is slowly connecting the second half of the wing. Okay, and then slip that first stitch and purl your way over. So go ahead and pause the video and complete the other half, and then I'll show you what you need to do after that. Okay, so pause the video, complete the rest of it, keep adding your chain, your little wraps, and add your chains back in slowly, and then when we come back we'll be ready to show you how to finish up this wing. Okay, if you pull this out, you can see you have a nice wing. Okay. Well, what you want to do at this point is you just want to bind off. Okay. And then what you want to do is gather all the bottom together, but this is optional. So that's the reason why I do this method of casting on and binding off, in case you don't want it all scrunched up in the end. You can just add it. So you could say that your cast on and bind off can be different than mine depending on what you want to do. Okay, so here is my bind off. Okay, then get my scissors, and I usually like to cut a little bit of a tail so that I can sew it onto whatever creature I'm making. All right, so as you can see, you have this beautiful little curved wing, and it sits flat. Okay, now because you did a wrap cast on, you can go in and tighten up your cast on. Okay, now you're finished there. This could also be a leaf if you want it to be. But that is how you do it. Now, you can go in and you can gather up these and really bring it in like that and round it out. But this is the perfect kind of thing for a fairy wing, a wing for a bug or a bee. If you want to make a dragonfly, you can make it longer than what I've done here. This is more for a bee than anything, but that is how you go in and make a what I call a bug wing. Okay, so as you can see, here is your little bug wing. Let me see if I can get it to focus in. There it goes. There's your little bug wing. Okay, that's how you loom knit a bug wing. Okay.